Hey there, I'm Brittni Schroeder, and business and marketing are my jam. I'm here to walk you step by step through this crazy thing we call business. I'm a small town girl, chocolate eating, Diet Coke drinking mom, marketing guru, automation Jedi, and all around good time. This is your weekly dose of all things business and life, sprinkled with some fun. This is the Redefine Business Podcast. Welcome to another episode of Redefine Business Podcast. The other day, I was at a dinner. I do this entrepreneur dinner once a month in Utah, just with a bunch of locals. And we were having some really great conversation, but it was about just how hard it can be to be an entrepreneur and just the hustle and the struggle. And one of the things that we were talking about that I brought up several times is there really is no easy button. There is no easy way for success. It is just slow and steady. That is how you grow a business, and that is how you become successful. I mean, there's other elements. You have to be good at selling. You have to try different things. There's just so many elements that are dependent on the success of your business. But one of the things that I kept coming back to and we kept talking about was consistency and how to stay consistent in your business. And I can say, as I have built email lists and social media followings and just my network, I can say it without a shadow of a doubt, one of the main things that has gotten me to where I am is that I have been consistent in my business. I consistently post on social media. I consistently send out newsletters. I consistently show up. All of these things that has gotten me to the point that I am at now. So I thought it would be really a good idea to talk about how to stay consistent in your business. So consistency really is the secret sauce to success, really in anything that we do. However, it is especially crucial in business. When you're an entrepreneur, a lot of times you don't have anybody to keep you accountable. You're not clocking in, you're not clocking out, you don't have a boss, you don't have all those things. So it's the steady, persistent effort over time that really transforms your dreams into reality. So maintaining consistency isn't always easy. It's hard, and it does require discipline and determination, vision, and having a strategy. All of these things are really important to stay consistent in your business. I am not the master of all things when it comes to consistency, but I do have some habits that have really helped me to stay on task. So I'm going to break those down. So first of all, let's understand the power of consistency. Consistency is more than just showing up. It's about delivering quality results consistently over time. So in business, this translates to showing up regularly for your visibility. That's what marketing is, but also providing excellent customer service and continually improving your products or service. So consistency, it builds the trust, the know factors with clients, and it helps your audience feel that you're dependable. And this helps establish a brand that is reliable. Consistency also plays a really important role in goal achievement, whether it's increasing your sales, launching a new product, or just expanding your reach. Consistent effort is so important in your progress. It's the small acts and consistent actions that lead to the really big outcomes. So just remember that. My social media following, oftentimes people will ask me like, oh, how did you get this following? I think I'm almost to 10,000. I'm almost there. But it didn't grow because I posted once and I went viral and I got a lot of followers. It was consistently showing up. My email list, it didn't grow overnight to over 15,000. It was all my little efforts that grew over time. We have to remember that Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is our business. And it's just slow and steady. That is how you grow a solid business. So let's talk about overcoming challenges when it comes to consistency. So maintaining consistency, it can be challenging. It really is hard. There's so many distractions, especially in today's crazy, fast-paced and ever-changing world. Common obstacles, especially for me, it can include distractions. Sometimes it's procrastination, lack of motivation, and just unforeseen setbacks. Maybe your kids are homesick, or for me, when my kids are off schedule, like if it's spring break or, they have a teacher day or something, this is like, it kind of throws me off track. Not kind of, it absolutely throws me off track. So, however, with the right mindset and strategies, you can overcome some of these challenges. So, the first step to staying consistent in your business is to define clear and specific goals. This is an essential step to stay consistent. So when you can implement goal setting in your business, this will enable you to have structure and stay consistent. It's important to set really big goals and then break them down for like quarterly goals, monthly, weekly, daily. So when you have a big goal, you break down that large goal into a bunch of smaller, manageable tasks, and that's going to make your progress more achievable. So for example, if I'm working on a big project and I say, okay, I'm going to do this big project in April, I write my big goal and then I write a list of tasks that I have to do to complete that. And then I kind of assign them or designate them to a time. Then that helps me stay focused on my bigger goal, and it keeps me like just moving and helps me stay consistent because I know like, hey, I have to do this and this is when I'm doing it. So this is really an art, and it's one that I'm still working on mastering. I do know one of the best things that I do to help stay consistent is I do schedule my day the night before. So if I'm working on a big project and I have like all these tasks to do, I have those tasks where I can see them and then I assign them to a date and I plan them the night before. And that really helps me. That's like one of the biggest game changers that I can say that I do as a business owner. Okay, the next one is to develop a routine. So consistency thrives on routine. I always joke that I am the only person I know that goes on vacation and is like so ready to go home because I just love routine. I love schedule. I love all things routine, right? But in a business, it's just a must. You have to have a good routine. So establishing daily habits and rituals can help you stay focused and productive, whether it's starting your day with a morning routine, scheduling specific times for tasks, or setting aside dedicated blocks for specific areas of work. Creating a structured routine can eliminate your decision fatigue, and it helps you to keep momentum. So some of the things that I do, these are like routines for me, is Monday is always content creation day, 1 hour of content creation. Tuesday is always podcast day, 1 hour podcasting. Today's Tuesday, I'm recording a podcast. Wednesday is blog. I do spend 1 hour writing a blog. Thursday is Pinterest day. And Friday is always like my nonprofit day that I work on my nonprofit. But those are just little routines that I have. Then the rest of my day is going to change. But those 5 things, they always stay consistent. So develop a routine, try to start at the same time every day and end at the same time every day if you can. But those routines really help you stay consistent. Okay, the next one is prioritize tasks. So not all tasks are created equal when it comes to your business, but prioritize your tasks based on their importance and their urgency. And are they going to move the needle the most in your business? So make sure that you are prioritizing your tasks, because our brain is going to tell us, no, I don't want to work on this presentation. It's too much work. I'm going to post on social media, or I'm going to scroll on social media, because there's less resistance. But when we prioritize our tasks, we are going to focus on the tasks that bring us the biggest result. So focus on high impact activities that align with your goals, and delegate or eliminate tasks that don't contribute to your objectives. By focusing your time and energy on what matters the most, you can make the most progress towards your business goals. One of the habits I've implemented in planning is that I give myself 3 main goals that I'm going to work on daily. And again, I do this the night before, and these are the things in my business that really move the needle and they make the biggest impact. And after I have listed my 3 main goals, I have a list of my to-dos. And these are important, but they don't carry as much weight. So I work on my 3 main goals first, and then I tackle my to-do list. And I'm not always perfect at this. One of the things that is always on my to-do list is practicing Spanish, because it's been one of my goals. And sometimes when I wake up in the morning and I just don't have the focus and the brain power yet, I do go and practice my Spanish. I do Duolingo and I practice that. So I don't always do my 3 main goals, but when I'm like sitting down to work, it is go time. And I force myself and I've created habits to work on those 3 main goals first. Okay, the next one is stay flexible. While consistency is essential, it's also important to remain flexible and adapt to changing circumstances. This is hard for me because I am a routine girl. I'm a schedule girl. And sometimes I'm just forced to just roll with it and be flexible, but be open to feedback and embrace new opportunities and adjust your strategies as needed. So sometimes we might have something that is on our schedule or on our routine, but something comes up that, might be more important and you have to be flexible. So flexibility allows you to just navigate challenges and setbacks without losing sight of your long-term goals. So if, for example, today is podcast day and something comes up and I can't work on my podcast, I might say, okay, I'm going to push this to Thursday, and I can do 1 hour of Pinterest on Thursday, and I'll find time to do 1 hour of podcasting on Thursday too. So stay flexible. This is just going to help you to be open to pivoting and just trying new things. And you don't want to miss out on opportunities as well. Okay, the next one is track your progress. So monitoring your progress is really important for staying consistent. So keep track of your daily, weekly, and monthly achievements to stay motivated and identify areas for improvement. So use tools like productivity apps, project management software, or just a simple spreadsheet to track your tasks and milestones. I do this. I need to be better at this, but one of the things that I do is at the end of every month, I look at my growth. And sometimes I want the growth to be in the income, like, oh, I made more income, I had more revenue this month. But sometimes I have to keep it real and I have to look at, okay, well, I grew my email list by 200. That's a win, right? And just focus on the wins. So just track your stacks. This includes your social media growth, your email growth, income growth, and so on. Website traffic, all those things. It really helps to keep the momentum going, especially when you feel discouraged. Sometimes we just have to say, okay, this is where my growth's at, not where I wanted it, but that's okay. All right, the next one is stay accountable. So accountability is a really powerful motivator for consistency. So whether it's partnering with a mentor, maybe joining a mastermind group, or sharing your goals with a trusted friend or colleague, having that external accountability can keep you on track. Regular check-ins and progress reports can help you stay focused and accountable for your actions. This is one of the things that I know my one-on-one clients love the most, is that I check in every Monday. I give them homework every week. We discuss the homework. And I know a lot of my clients have said that is so helpful for me. It keeps me on task. And that's actually one of the reasons why when I'm coaching, if I do a 3-month, I say okay, your 3 months starts the day our first call and ends 3 months later, because it helps with consistency, because I'm not going to drag out 3 months for 6 months, a 3-month package for 6 months, because I know how important consistency and momentum is. Okay, the next one and the last one is practice self-care. Consistency requires sustained energy and focus, which is why self-care is so important. So prioritize your physical and mental well-being by getting enough sleep, exercising regularly, eating healthy, and just taking breaks when needed. Remember, taking care of yourself is not a luxury, but it's a necessity for long-term success. I know for me, focus is such a hard one. I have the hardest time focusing. And if I am not, if I'm not getting enough sleep, or I'm not eating well, or whatever it may be, I really struggle with my focus. So I have to make that a priority. I joke that I'm getting old and I'm I need my sleep. I can't stay up late. I cannot hang anymore. But it's also because then I want to be alert and focused, and I want to give all my clients the best. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself. So consistency is really the cornerstone of success in business. By setting clear goals and developing a routine, prioritizing tasks, staying flexible, tracking your progress, accountability, self-care, all these things, you can maintain consistency and achieve your business objectives. Remember, consistency is not about perfection, but it's more about making progress every day towards your goals. So stay focused, stay committed, and I promise you success will follow. All right, I hope that you guys found that really helpful. I wanted to remind you that I'm also hosting an online business summit called Fusion Collective. This is going to be April 17th and 18th, and it's going to be amazing. So make sure to click the link in the show notes and grab your tickets because it is going to be amazing. We have some amazing speakers. It's going to be phenomenal. So make sure that you check out that link. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see y'all next time. Let's not stop the party here. Head on over to my Instagram or Facebook group, Redefine Your Business, and let me know your thoughts about today's show. I will see you again, same time, same place, next week.